OCTC and the Mountain Home facility allows us to employ ordnance that most bases don't as well. So we can do higher level training, more live ordnance, realistic training with live troops on the ground under control of an outside entity. That's pretty rare in our community. We don't get it that often, and when we do, we really want to exploit it. We're very happy to be here and be participating in that training. The mission set to the MH-60S is a very long answer. We do a lot of different missions. The reason for that is we support almost all naval operations out to sea on the aircraft carrier and the amphibious ship.
From start to finish, executing a flight is a 12-hour day, usually at a minimum. We come in 6 hours before our takeoff time, generally get the scenario the night before, walk in, start mission planning immediately. By about 2 hours prior, we start briefing the flight. 1 hour prior, we have to go out pre-flight, get the aircraft ready to go.
Maintenance plays a huge role in what a helicopter squadron can do. This is a very maintenance-intensive aircraft. If we fly this aircraft for 1 hour, you're talking at least 20 man-hours it's going to take for me to turn this aircraft around. We have work centers that have different specialties, so avionics, mechanical airframe, even the paraloft for the gear that the pilots wear, work out of maintenance control and ensure that the crew gear is safe. For every ordnance evolution, we have to do safety checks on the weapon systems. If every time we're going to use the FLIR to laze, we have to do safety checks on our FLIR system.
Then we launch. We can fly anywhere from 2 to 6 hour missions depending on the mission set, and then we come back and we debrief that entire event to develop a better process for the next time.
For every flight hour, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears goes into these helicopters so that we can get them safely in the air and safely back. The young men and women, and maybe not so young men and women that come out here every day and get these aircraft ready to fly, it's a true testament to their professionalism that we've been able to accomplish what we're accomplishing while we're out here. We're dropping a lot of ordnance and we're getting it done. Extremely proud of the team that we brought out here.
Another good question, why Mountain Home at Gowen? One, because we've never been here. It's in the middle of the country and I don't see an ocean nearby, so that means that it's not a normal place for the Navy to operate.
San Diego is sea level, it's usually 70 every day, perfect conditions, and as you can imagine, we're not going to always fly in perfect conditions. So we come out here, it's a little bit higher, it's harder for the aircraft to perform, so there are a lot more factors that we have to worry about that when we go out and deploy, those are the things that we need to be acclimated to and get ready for.
We can fly someone in a mission set that they're not qualified to do and then base their qualification off of how they perform on that flight, or we can have an outside entity come in and evaluate us on our ability to perform that mission set. How well we do in our training establishes how well we'll do operationally, so we take our training very seriously. We treat every single training mission as a real-world mission and real-world effects and impacts and evaluate it accordingly.
And that's the type of things the Black Knights are looking for. Because our mission sets are so varied and we have to be constantly adaptable, as a commanding officer, I want to throw my people into an environment they're not used to.
Here in Southwest Idaho, we have access to world-class facilities, ranges, and airspace. Here at Mountain Home, we have the ability to host and integrate with our joint, total force, and international partners to really get after the mission sets and train to the mission sets that we need to fight a near-peer adversary.
We had contacts in this area, so the 124th ASOS out of Gowen, they said, hey, come see us in Idaho and see what you can do here. And they've been outstanding hosts. Between them and the Mountain Home Air Force Base, we've been operating out of separate locations, teaching my squadron to divide and conquer, at the same time getting excellent training.
The 124th ASOS has TAC-Ps, JTACs, that have the ability to control our ordnance and give us that real-world training. That's a very valuable asset to us.
124th ASOS, they are the whole reason why we're out here. They're on the ground, they're our JTACs, and they are the only reason why we're able to effectively employ the ordnance as we need to. So it's been nothing but great.
Well, particularly for the near-peer fight that we're all training for, we need to be able to train together and make sure we're interoperable, especially in the combined arms fight. So working with our international partners and our joint partners in the world-class ranges we have here at Gowen, Orchard Range, and Mountain Home Range Complex is integral to making that happen.
So this was, I want to say, a year in the making of us coming out here. It's not an easy thing. So all the logistics is very difficult of how do we get the aircraft out here? Where do we have the space to do it? Do we have the fuel? Do we have the methods to load the ordnance? And then do we have the airspace? So working with National Guard as well as the Air Force, it's been very helpful for us getting ready and flexing those muscles.
I can honestly say I've been doing this quite a while. I won't tell on myself, but the hospitality and the professionalism here it rivals the best I've ever seen. It's been phenomenal, our reception here and the support that we've received.
Every time we go over the horizon, I am just extremely impressed with the capability of the young men and women in the United States military, and I get to see it firsthand. Being a CO has been the ultimate honor for me and continues to just amaze me as I throw hard challenges at these sailors, and I know that airmen in the Air Force are of the same motto and creed: work hard, make it happen, because I see them every day out here killing it, crushing it, and they're going to be great leadership for our country when it's time for me to step out of the way.